Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
Hello, listeners, friends, family, country folk. I owe a patron,
Wow.
a shout out, and I need to correct some wrongness that's been going on at the table. So one of our
Gasp.
old school patrons, Rice, reached out to me and let me know that because we started playing heavily at high level, I've been messing up a rule this whole game.
Yeah.
Do you know this?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like, well then,
But
way
we
to not
can
say
imagine.
something.
No, but when you were saying started at high level, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
look-
probably messed something
That was
up
like
there.
playing a different game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that is
man, yeah.
that I've been giving you all too much credit on aids. So if you aid, it's +1. If you crit an aid, it's +2. Shut up.
Yeah.
However, I've been saying that when you crit on an aid check, it's when you are an expert in it, you get plus 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That threshold for how good a crit gets when you on an aid check doesn't go up until you're a master in that skill.
Oh, okay.
Which so many of our characters were masters in skills.
Right,
and,
that's right.
Thanks,
great death.
Rice.
So I specifically said that I'd shout Rice out.
Yeah, thanks for making it harder for us, buddy.
so-
Appreciate that.
Great.
2 things for that.
Yeah.
I do
Rice,
like
we
the
appreciate
rules,
it.
so
We do.
It's fine.
And I'll also note that we've gotten plenty of people email, and everyone's been nice, but Rice was so nice in the way and in the reach out and the message. So huge appreciation to
Yep.
people who let us know we're messing stuff up.
That's also just one of it's like the nature of this game.
Yep.
Oh,
where
for
it's
sure.
like somewhere deep in the book, there's that.
I mean, that one
little-
wasn't that deep, but I just messed
Well,
up.
The
you know,
rule's
like-
actually on page 2.
There's like 2 lines, and you just forget. by
Was
the
it, is
time.
it page? Someone hand wrote that on the inside dust jacket cover for me, or inside of the cover.
Don't fuck up aid.
So I wanted to. Yeah, speaking of,
That's the
of
line.
getting political, don't fuck
In the
with
book.
aid.
Don't fuck with aid.
Yeah, why? It's
I did want to
messed up.
share. So there's an explaining Galarian map meme, and I found out this is really exciting for me that it has been updated for Pathfinder 2e.
Oh, nice.
So I thought I'd share with all of you. This is a quick little look. They've broken out more
Oh, I
countries.
found that one too.
But here we go, folks.
I
Let's
threw him
start
in
with
the Discord too.
I
amazing.
did.
Varisia used to just be here be adventures. Varisia is now broken up into ruins of a crumbled empire. Crumbled empire, parenthetical, it got better.
Oh, okay.
To the east of there is the holds of Belkson, now just labeled orcs.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Look at
know-
Ustalav,
What is Ustalov?
the USSR.
Yes, Ustalov, the USSR.
Okay.
To the left of Ustalov is what's the place that's all into Zonkathon?
I know
Yeah,
what
what's
this
that
is.
called? It's
Anyway,
a short name.
the description for
I
that
know.
there is Ow, the edge. Left of there is the part of Cheliax that got liberated.
Right.
It's just labeled in all caps Antifa.
Antifa.
Fuck yes.
Who is above Ustalav? Because it says fuck the USSR.
I don't know.
know.
There's like two
It's-
countries that hate each other.
I think so.
Yes,
I can't
and
remember the
sandwich
other one.
And sandwiched between them is the Hobgoblin Empire.
Yeah, the hobgoblins.
Well, you know what? I have
Yeah,
an
I was gonna look
iPhone
up,
and an iPad. Let me just pull up the actual Galarian map
Yeah, that's
here
what
in
I
the
was
fucking
thinking. I know, right?
West. We have technology. This is our opening now, folks. We just recorded a little special Patreon bit. So, and I'm caffeinated to fucking hell.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, it feels so
He's
good.
literally shaking.
Gotta go fast.
Is Game of Thrones where we're currently playing? Or is Build a
potentially.
Kingdom
No.
is right to the left of it.
It's
Game of
literally-
Thrones is where Nikolai is from.
Yeah.
We actually that might actually still be Ustalav, and there's parts of Ustalav that are like fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Map of
That's freaking funny.
How well does Google me? How long do I have to type before I get to map of Galarian?
Somewhere there's a literal map that you can navigate.
Oh, like the fucking Google Map equivalent?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing fucks
It
so hard.
does.
Let me see if I.
I wonder what last
Wait, what am I
wall is.
doing? 1 second. I'm just gonna grab my Pathfinder 2 ebook. Fuck this shit.
Do it.
Yeah.
What was the first edition book that used to be called? The one that was
I'm on the interactive map.
oh, you found it?
The World Guide.
The World Guide, but it was what was
They
it
had that
called?
fold out map. The Inner Sea World Guide.
Inner Sea. Yeah,
Yeah.
Inner Sea World Guide.
Yeah, the
Mega New York. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that's good.
America. Fuck yeah.
Look at the look at the by the
by the spiral,
by the
in,
spiral
the
in
ocean.
the ocean. Yeah.
Secret quotes. Secret Assassin Island.
Oh, there's a new map.
Yeah, the 2E one, the new one is what I'm talking here. So
wow.
There's a new 2E map.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
share
If
it
you
with
look
you
at the second picture. Oh,
So-
but you're already looking at that if you're reading the same stuff I am.
Holy
Okay,
shit, this
too
map
much
is
shit.
enormous.
Yeah, that's the new one.
Oh god,
That's
that
the
was
old
me.
one.
Did you all feel the floor move when I dropped 1.5 Pathfinder books?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Your downstairs
Ravenel?
neighbors are like, I think that person just died. Demons and shit.
Were you talking
I like
about
that.
Ravenel as like the crazy place?
Mate, no.
Ravenel freed itself
No, it's
from
Cheliax.
Cheliax.
Give me 1 second,
Right.
folks. I have the just actual fucking rule book here,
which is marked as Antifa on this map.
which is correct and good.
Oh my god, is that Galt?
Oh, it's Nex and
Yeah, yeah.
Geb.
Viva la
Oh,
Revolution.
Nex.
Viva la
Nex
Revolution.
and Geb. I was
Geb.
gonna say Nox, and I was like,
No,
wait,
Nex
that's
and
League
Gev
of
are down
Legends.
south. Those are in Garund area.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. But if it's not, then I'll shut up.
God damn it! Here we go, folks. I think this is. Do I have the map of Galarian? Oh, I forgot that I have my Pathfinder 2e book signed.
So you can tell
Oh.
how much caffeine James has already had.
I'm fine. Shut up. It's all good.
Nidal.
In that second,
Nidal.
second
Nidal.
map,
Oh, okay.
or
I
maybe
agree, it
this
should
is
be
the first
Nidal.
map. Over the spiral, it just says pirates and more fucking pirates.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
I've been
folks.
reading a book. I've been reading. So Robin Hobb. I finished the.
Is he a good author?
She is
She.
a phenomenal
She is.
author.
I just see that name come across constantly,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe I should pick one of these up.
Start with Assassin's
She
Apprentice.
does.
Yeah, I just
That's
read that
Great.
in
If
January.
it's a she, I'm good.
Yeah. What?
I'm joking.
Not funny.
Joking.
I'm pretty sure that's actually not her real name, and I'm pretty sure she chose that specifically to be like a,
Oh,
people are
yeah.
going to assume it's a guy.
Yeah.
But I started reading her second trilogy, the Live Ship Traders trilogy, and it's about ships that have figureheads that are like alive and can talk and can think. And there's kind of a mystery as to why that is, but there's also a ton of fucking pirates, and it's awesome.
Oh, that's
That
cool.
sounds so
And
fucking
I'm just
cool.
like,
Pirates.
I want to be a pirate. I want to sail a ship. I want to rig sails and do all that fun stuff, but I don't think
Yeah.
you can anymore.
If you go on the Constitution,
Do they let you touch the sails?
oh yeah, I've climbed to the top.
What? That's awesome.
I didn't know that was an option. I'm going to go do
Well, we were in the Navy, so we were getting special treatment.
that. Well,
So you might
I'm
have to
not
join
going
the
to join the
military?
Navy.
And stay in New England.
They
to
let
get
you go.
still-
I'll just
to the
break
That's
the
still
law.
your ship.
You must not want it bad enough.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll
folks.
just break the law. That's
Breaking the
easier
law.
than joining the military.
All right, real quick, because we'll kind of go through this.
Well, I just want to say this:
Oh,
if
yeah.
you break it too hard, they'll make you anyways.
Yeah, if you break the law just
fuck,
right,
you're
then you
right.
have to join it.
True.
All right, so here we go. Here's the updated map. Let's start with the classics of Galarian, the Saga lands. Because one thing I really liked in 2E is they kind of grouped the countries into regions that were somewhat thematic. So the Saga lands includes Varissia, which is ruins of a crumbled empire. Then New Thassalon, they've labeled crumbled empire parenthetical. It
Yep.
got better. Holds of Belks and Orcs. To the north of that is the land of the Linorn kings. Cavemen. It just says cavemen.
Yep, yep.
To the west, you get Arisian, Russian Narnia.
Oh, okay.
West of there is the realm of the Mammoth Kings is cavemen. The realm of the Linorm Kings, Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's go over to where we are. There's the Sarkorius Scar, which is where the Giant Crusade was for
Yeah.
years before they closed it. Demon Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
East of there, you get to and then slightly east of there, fuck demons.
Fuck demons.
Fuck demons. Slightly below
Like
there is-
literally, or
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, they are fucking
Maybe.
it depends on which romantasy you're reading.
okay, good.
It is in Arthur's to visit list right now.
Yeah.
To fuck a demon?
To
Yeah.
fuck it.
Okay.
Dude,
He wants to
Trent
go to
is
the
so
fuck
serious.
demons place.
But so below that, though, is one of my favorite areas, which is Numenaria, which they just labeled Conan
Yes,
versus space
space
robots.
Space robots, yeah.
East of there, or north of there, you get, I love it, it's just titled Big Fucking Lake.
Mhm.
Then below that is Game of Thrones, which is Brevoy. The whole area just titled Build a Kingdom, that's where Kingmaker
That's where we
takes
are.
place.
Yep.
East of that is Scientology State.
Yeah, what
West
is
of that is
Or west of
Scientology.
that is Scientology
That's
State.
Rasmir.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the whole, the living god?
yeah.
Yes.
It's way too accurate. South of River Kingdoms is Galt,
Viva la Revolution.
which is just Viva la Revolution. Southwest of there is Keonan, Elves.
Mhm.
My
Money,
favorite
money,
thing is the
money.
Shining Kingdoms area. Beneath Galt, you get like Taldor, and it's just titled Camelot, but shitty.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's one of my favorites.
Isn't
If you
Taldor
read
like
the- yeah.
America?
America would
Well,
have been America is
west of that
Andoran.
is
Okay.
Andoran. It says America, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
North of
funny.
there is Daruma and the Five Kingdom Mountains, and it just says money, money, money.
Mhm.
Then you get Isgar, which is just labeled centrists.
Hmm.
Yeah, up from there you get
It's
like
Canada.
you get let's see. So then you get like the Multhun area, which is the USSR. Oprak, which is the Hobgoblin area. Near Mythos, fuck the USSR. Nidal, Ow, the Edge. Ravenel, Antifa. What's left of Cheliax, way to go reducing that, Devil Fascist Empire. On Hermia is Dragon Paradise. The High Seas, just yo ho ho. I do love when you get down to oh god, how do you say that? Mediagalti Island, secret quotes,
Quote,
secret
unquote.
Assassin Island.
Mhm.
That's where Val's from.
Yep.
Nice.
Then you get oh man, what is that? How do you pronounce that? The northwestern part of Garund, Rahudum. We hate God. It's like the big,
Yeah.
it's the big like anti-religion part of Garund. Then you get into like the Golden Road area, Elixir of Youth Exporters.
Mhm.
My favorite is Osirian, which just says literally Egypt.
Yeah. I mean, that tracks.
I mean, they literally, it's the age of gods.
is,
Like,
yeah.
It's like shaped like Egypt
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. Then you get the like Mediterranean Sea Absalon that just says Mega New York.
Mhm.
All of Quadira just says Persia. My favorite thing, and I'm glad they carried this over from the original map, is when you get into Kedepesh, it doesn't say Arabian Nights. It says Arabian Nights. And then you do get Nex and Geb, and it just says Wizards Squared over Wizards Square, Steampunk, and then Necromancy Nation down there in Geb.
Mwangi Expanse is funny.
Yeah, Mwangi Expanse is I Bless the Rains down in Africa. Just to the east of Natambu, which is It's Fucking Wet. You get Yo-Ho-Ho below that, Scary Jungle, and in the very far south, Fuck Colonists.
Hell yeah.
And that's the updated PF2 map.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's fucking cold. That's what the
Yeah,
that's what the ice at the top
top
says.
is-
Oh, I missed
cold.
that. Yeah,
it's
the,
fucking
the
cold.
Crown of the World, which is, I believe, where your Jade Regents campaign
yeah,
is going,
we
right?
went, we already gone over
Oh,
the Crown
God.
of the World, and we're into, what's it called? Minkai,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Japan. We're
That
in
is
Japan
cool.
now.
They
Oh,
released
awesome.
they released the whole source book on that continent.
Oh.
It's like I'll have to check it out. It's really good.
Hmm.
And it's similar to the like Mwangi Expanse book. They brought in like a bunch of actual like researched and lived experience authors to like not just write a tokenistic fantasy setting area, and it's really cool. We've spent way too much long on this opening, but I was too stoked to skip over that. So I guess to slightly bring it in, do any of you have a favorite Galarian vibe? Like a regional vibe? Like what's the area? Actually, we'll do this. If you could play or run a game in any like region of Galarian that you haven't, or that you have one that you've done and you loved,
Mhm.
what's a region you'd run or play in?
I would want to finish the
The Yellow King.
Rise of the Rune
Rise of the
Lords.
Rune Lords, but
Alien?
I'd want to play it. No, yeah.
I want to finish Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'd love to rerun Rise of the Rune Lords
Yeah.
in second edition.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
love that. It's the first one that I ran. We ran it all the way to the end. And
The first book is
Don't
so
tempt me with a
fun.
good time.
the first
I
book
know,
is
right?
so fun. The second book has got the murder vibe mystery at the
Yep.
beginning. Every book is really different.
Which is kind of set up the
Which
idea
is
that
really-
Pathfinder
yeah.
should have a lot of
Mhm.
genres in it.
And it's just a really, really cool spot.
I've always wanted to do Reigns of Winter too because like
Yeah.
I want to be in the snow.
Isn't
Yep.
the Reigns of Winter the Russian Narnia?
Yeah.
With like
Yeah, Baba Yaga.
with
and
literal
stuff.
Baba Yaga? Isn't
Literal Baba Yaga.
also like minor spoilers? Isn't that also the one in which you expressly find out that it's not just a Baba Yaga, but that it's Baba Yaga from canonically
Like
human Earth that has
the
ended up dimensionally
Baba Yaga.
in Paizo? And at one point you meet like the missing historical Russian princess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There is one AP where you end up, I think, in either you meet characters from or you end up in our world. And I think
Isn't that the winter one?
Oh,
I think
really?
so.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaking of our world.
Well,
Oh.
Oh wait, I just want to say
yeah, we got to do the things.
Oh,
Trey.
right.
I never did it, but I was planning on running Mummy's Mask. I love
Oh.
Assyrian. I've always loved Egypt, and
Mhm.
it's just basically Egypt. It's the same gods. It's
Literally Egypt.
Yeah.
literally Egypt. It's not even a joke. But I love Mummy Mask and like tomb raiding, all that good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It's great.
I am very slowly writing my own campaign.
Snap.
That's going to be some Andorran, some Taldor, some Katapesh,
Oh,
and a little bit of Stone Spine Island, which is just off of Katapesh.
cool.
That's cool.
I am in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this
me a
about
call.
like? I just assume that we're taking over a nation if you're in charge of this writing.
You're not far off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Jared?
I like Riddleport. Riddleport's
Oh.
like, Den of Thieves feel.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Isn't that also up in kind of the Varissia area?
Mhm.
Varissia is like where they started
Yeah.
because their first 2 APs were up there.
Because
Crimson Throne was second.
Throne is,
Crimson Throne.
is Varissia adjacent
Yeah,
for sure.
No, it's southeast
It's,
corner of
southeast
Varissia.
corner, yeah.
It's sort of the last cultural foothold of
Mhm.
Cheliax, but it's no
Yeah,
longer a
yeah.
Chelish
Yep.
city. They just
Right.
have strong ties to Cheliax. Yeah,
Yeah, I think because of that, there's always a throwback to Varissia because it is most people experienced it. I think they played Pathfinder
Mhm.
in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not most, but I think
a lot
the
of us.
largest percentage, the piece of the pie is very, either Crimson Throne or Rune Lords.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll say I'm excited that more people are getting into the game, and I'm so interested to hear like what their experiences are. Because I think for all of us, like Varissia's was where you played Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
I already said mine, but it is Numia or whatever,
Mhm.
Numeria.
Numeria.
Because
Yeah.
I like Numeria because you just finished it, Ryan. Numeria strikes me as the kind of place where you could actually run a phenomenal roadside picnic
That'd be
vibe
wonderful,
sort
yeah.
of game. Because like
Mhm.
they have all the weird crashed out. Like it basically is roadside picnic plus Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
there's an AP there too. I don't remember which one it is, but
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the
it's
Fallen
Iron
Star-
Gods.
Yeah, Iron
yeah,
Gods.
Iron Gods. Yeah.
Which is like an iconic.
Yep.
But it's very gonzo. Like it's
That was back end one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
because like you get like fucking laser rifles and you're
Okay,
fighting
okay.
androids and
Dang, that is
robots.
cool, though.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's very.
It doesn't feel like Pathfinder exactly though.
But like Pathfinder can be anything.
I know.
Can you imagine picking up a laser rifle and just being like, what is this? Pew! And be like, oh, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
but also
Well,
magic
the-
exists.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
guy
that's
next to
true.
you can be
That's
like,
a
you
good
see that
point.
room over there?
Oh, I guess it's
It
like a wand
explodes.
shooting. Yeah.
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 Imagine if Arthur had a laser rifle, dude.
Mm.
I
That
feel
would be
like
pretty
that's
dope.
something that he might need
Yep.
going in to
Mm.
a fight like this.
Shit.
Just chop its head off. It's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no problem.
I have a spell, 5-head chop.
Yeah.
I learned it from the
Swipe.
Lorax.
Oh God. There's going to be swallow hole rules.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh,
I
fuck.
got
point.
so I got so excited. I actually missed our pregame ritual of listening to the end of the last episode.
Too late.
Hmm.
So you're running into a Hydra fight.
Yeah.
Because Arthur's new sort of romantic interest.
What?
Or
Yeah.
maybe it's not romantic, maybe it's just physical.
It's hard to know.
Yeah.
With Arthur.
But the
Arthur's just a
That's
slam
fair.
piece, and that's it.
but you all are on this hunt from the Embeth Travelers, and you've already claimed one trophy, and you're competing against these other hunting teams. But you've made your way over to this like sort of secondary location, and you showed up, and the two Eldori twins are fighting this fucking Hydra.
And getting their asses kicked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which
What
is
was the first monster we fought?
a wyvern.
Wyvern.
A wyvern.
We've been discussing that for like an hour
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Have
For
we
those
all
y'all who
forgot.
listened to the episode last week,
Yeah.
remind us.
Now, the thing that's cracking me up, it's going to make me wonder if you didn't remember what kind of fucking thing you had to fight. It makes me really wonder if you're going to remember which of the twins you slept with, Arthur.
Of course, Arthur remembers.
What's her first name?
But Trenton doesn't.
My
We'll see how that plays
this
out on mine.
is canon.
I have it somewhere.
Oh,
Sure,
yes.
don't.
sure, that's what they all say.
Arthur's
But
such a whore.
This is my work computer, so it'd be really weird if, like, like there's a note that's like slept with so and so.
Oh, man.
You're just trying to make it not weird that you don't remember.
I don't remember.
You should put that in your player notes next time.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
man. Yeah, remembering the first names of love
How about
interests is
what are
very
their names
important.
and can we guess?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
All right.
Does his wingman remember?
I know their names.
That sounds like
Oh, you know their
Jonas.
names?
Yeah.
I know their
Jonas
names.
is like,
It's Alina and Jalea.
Alina.
Yeah, it was Alina.
Definitely.
You sure about that?
oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You sure
Yes.
about that?
You
Yeah.
write it
Yes.
down.
Jonas is going to use this to his advantage.
Arthur would never sleep with someone whose name was Jolena.
No, it's Jolia.
Julia.
Jolia.
So now it's back on the
Jolina.
table.
Maybe he slept with both of them. That would be Jolina.
No.
But they're
Do it.
twins. He wouldn't know.
Oh no!
Now you make sure you sleep with both of them and be like, "It's your fault, not mine."
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
You tricked me.
So let's go back into this area. It's the forest clearing, nearly 200-foot wide bowl-shaped hollow in the terrain, at the center of which sprawls a large nest-like structure of broken underbrush and saplings. I almost said sapperlings, but this is not Magic the Gathering.
Nice.
All right. So this is the lair of a hydra. It's bright green, red stripes on its scales. And I will say I love the Paizo Pathfinder hydra because it's like a snake with multiple heads. It's not like
Yeah, I hate it.
a dinosaur with multiple heads. It doesn't have feet. And yeah.
It even has a rattler on the end of its tail.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it does.
intimidating because it's probably the size of like Arthur.
Yeah. Just like,
Oh, the guy looking at
And you'll
itself.
see that the two Eldoris are beaten up. They are not doing great.
yeah.
The beast, however, looks barely damaged. And I'm going to be honest, this is where I, as the GM, really dropped the ball, and I need all of you as players and listeners to forgive me.
Mm.
I cannot remember if we rolled initiative.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
we did
Oh,
not.
I don't
Absolutely
know.
not.
Thank
No,
fucking
we
God.
didn't. We
I don't
saw
think
it.
we
People
did.
that listened to the episode last week are like, they totally did.
You motherfuckers!
Yeah.
You totally did.
So here's the deal. Hit us up. Oh, we are finally on Blue Sky. Hit us up on
Yeah?
Blue Sky
Oh,
and
nice.
let me
Nice.
know how much I fucked this up, and I'll shout you out in the episode if you want it. All right, folks. Roll for
Roll for combat.
initiative. That too. And let's have a
Shit.
little bit of fun here. Shit. Double shit?
No, not double shit, just shit.
24.
Da-da-da. God, this initiative music is so good.
I do believe I said that Arthur was next to the he could obviously tell the twin that he had relations with,
They are twins.
and he is like next to her, sort of blocking.
Yeah, so which one is that?
Oh,
The
man.
first one.
The one on the left.
Number one.
You know, it may be Julia.
Wow. Who's
Just-
to say?
Which one of you did I sleep with?
I'll ask for you. It's okay.
I'm only going to protect that one.
Protect them both. That's what you do.
That
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
problematic.
Yeah,
Does everyone have
just,
initiative roll?
just out of safety.
Initiative
protect
is
them both.
the perception, right?
Yeah, unless you're doing something else.
Okay. Listen, my 11th level Oracle in 1E, she has no perception at all. She actually is the blindness curse of
Yeah.
oracles. So her like initiatives are, I think it's like a +4 or so, at 11th level. And
Wow.
I'm like, oh my god, it's 13 and I'm only level 6. And so I don't even
Welcome to-
believe.
Welcome to 2E numbers.
I know, this is crazy.
I know, it's a good time, folks. I also realize I should hand these out so you can write your names. Write your name and your initiative on there.
Can I use athletics?
Yeah, because you were rushing. You did say I believe you were running in to help. I'll let you use athletics for initiative.
All right.
All right, we've got initiative racked up. Everyone is on the mat. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 40.
Let's roll some fucking dice. Let's kill some monsters.
Is everybody, how's everybody doing on HP?
I think you all healed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're healed
I'm
up.
full.
We're healed up.
I have my spells. I have a couple spells gone, but I'm full.
Yeah, because
I
you fought
have,
the wyvern.
Only
Yeah,
2 heal spells left.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Arthur's got
Oh.
We
healing.
got beat up in the last fight.
Arthur's got healing.
Did-
Arthur doesn't use a shield anymore.
And we can
Yeah.
mechanically like stitch people up.
At
Yeah.
this point, like treat wounds, battle medicine,
Yeah.
it's been long enough that everyone
Mhm.
could
Yes.
take that again.
You're immune to
Okay.
battle medicine for the day, unless you have some
No,
of the
I have
has
something
the
that's
1 hour
only
thing.
an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's the
Cool.
one nice thing about having the veterinarian with you.
Is it? Is it
Just because my
immune from
people are
one
birds.
person or immune completely?
One person from her specifically is every
So
Yeah.
hour.
if I could
Yeah.
do, can she do one and next turn I do one and they're immune for both of us?
That
Or
is
is
the
that-
way I house rule it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I don't know the exact raw, but for me, it seems like if two people both take the feat,
Yep.
I guess you could, as players, you could coordinate, be like, well, only one of us should take it. It just feels like such a limiting thing. Where
Yeah,
like,
it
Yes, yeah.
it's not like if you each have cure spells.
Right.
And like feats are a big deal in this game.
Yeah.
They're pretty limited. So I've always said that it's
Okay.
one off of just because I think it's more fun that way.
I mean, I'm not going to walk up there. That's a murder spot.
Well,
Oh,
This
yeah.
target
fortunately,
is then immune to your battle medicine for 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
but,
is
Okay,
but
sweet.
treat
from the person.
but treat wounds says the target is then temporarily immune to treat wounds actions for 1 hour.
yeah, that's the out of combat
sure,
stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
And even then, there's ways to get around that.
Yep.
All right. So up first here is Jolia's turn as she's
Sweet.
squaring off against this hydra, her Aldori dueling sword like flashing in the sunlight as she attempts to cut into this thing's scaly hide.
Jolia.
I also
Jolia,
cannot...
Jolia.
I can't get over how much I love these giant
Yeah, they're
D20s that
sweet.
you got us, man. All right, here we go.
Ryan's got like a whole bag of them.
Whole bag of what?
Giant die.
Yeah, I got 3. I got 2 other ones.
God damn it. So misses as she shink first attack, attempts to kind of swing in, misses. And I mean, I don't know what else the fuck she's doing. Let's go ahead and swing again. Same roll. I'm rolling like Trent today.
Yeah. Arthur's like,
He said, yeah.
It's one of the best songs he made.
It's a classic for a
good.
reason.
Hey, I've gone up from back-to-back 2s to a 3.
okay, Arthur's
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, you can do it. And he really hopes that that's the one.
But hey, maybe he's just being encouraging to
Yeah.
his prospective new
I love this bit.
Amora's sibling.
Right.
All right, that's Julia's turn. Adina, she's going to start attacking the Hydra now.
Yes, you can do it too.
Just call her baby. Hey, babe.
No, he can't use the term because he's not sure which one it is.
What's up, girl?
Call everyone babe. There you go.
It's Arthur's new thing.
Babe,
Hello,
what's up?
Yeah, I'm making
Hey,
it a thing.
So she hits though, the dueling sword flashing out. Shing.
Oh, it's got to be that one.
It's like
Just go for the
slices
hotter
in.
one at the end of the fight.
Oh, max fucking damage.
Ugh.
As
Never mind, that's a
Okay.
good guy.
swings
Yes.
in for 17. Jesus, Jason, are you on my side? Because I will take it.
Nice.
19 points of damage
Hey.
We're all on
from
the
the
same
first
side.
attack. Second attack swings in. Oh,
Dang.
natural 20.
Yeah, this is definitely the one.
And Trent, would you like to roll the D4 or D6 for
I
the
would
crit
love
card I
to.
draw for her?
Yeah.
Now, here's the question. You do need to tell me if she's the one. I'm just kidding.
Arthur is convinced that she's the one. That's a 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Aldori dueling sword. That's going to be a slashing weapon. Stand aside. She pushes she could choose to push the target back
Damn.
and follow up. Which, seeing how like hurt her sister is, she is actually going to shove it back 5 feet
Holy
and
crap.
get to advance up, just like forcing it back. And it's still a crit with an Aldori dueling sword, which is it's no slouch. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and check out that damage. Oh, fuck yes. That's going to be 28 points of damage.
Does she have critical weapon specialization?
Not right now.
Okay.
It'd be so funny if we walked up and then these people just killed the
Yeah, they
Hydra.
killed it before we can even get there.
Yeah.
They're like so beat up, and they're like, "Oh, now that you're here, this is our win."
We're here. We get this XP.
I really thought you said something else.
I thought you said 6P.
That's what I said too.
That's what Arthur's trying to get.
God
Wow.
damn it. All right, so she's doing a number on this thing. Final attack is a miss. However, now it's the Hydra's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much going on here. So first thing that happens, Hydra ordinarily has 5 heads, so that's the correct number. I misspoke
Oh, okay.
earlier.
Great.
I was
So,
excited.
let's
I was like,
see.
oh, is this one baby or
Lovely.
something? Easier? No? Okay.
I
That'd be
still
nice.
hate it.
Which of its 5 heads do you hate the most?
There's one
It
that
only
looks
has
like
3 now.
especially fishy on the bottom.
Mhm.
I don't like that one.
He wants to put a stick right through
Oh.
his face.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That'd be the best fish on a stick.
Exactly.
Mm.
You're all very determined to eat these creatures.
It feels
mean-
like
Oh, what's
Dungeon-
that? Delicious
dungeon
in
mission, yeah.
Dungeon.
you know how in Dance with
So
Wolves
good.
he had to
So
bite the
good.
buffalo's tongue? That's kind of what we're going for.
Oh, yeah.
Eat the heart of the Hydra, and
Yeah.
you are a warrior.
I'm looking up regeneration because I don't run a lot of creatures with regeneration.
Oh, don't say that.
I mean, I guess I ran
Dude,
trolls.
spoiler alert.
Mhm.
I mean, you're going to see its skin stitched back together. Don't be adult.
And it,
Wow.
and it grows heads when
Wow.
you chop them
Oh,
off. so
speaking
it's pretty,
of adults, my kids got a hold of the throne and the dunce cap and
Yeah.
the crown, and I have no idea what they were putting it on their dolls. They were freaking little. They
It's
thought
in
it
the
was
oven.
yeah.
It's so cool.
Huh?
It's in the
That's
oven.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's probably in the
Oh,
oven.
no.
Yeah.
At the
friend of
beginning of
ours-
its turn.
A friend of ours just said that their very much toddler put a crayon in the oven without them knowing.
Oh no!
And so they went to make some breakfast,
Oh.
and it was just like melting all over
Yeah.
the door.
Was this?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it probably smelled awful.
There was like smoke
Mhm.
whenever we came in. They were like, I don't know what to do.
When I was a little kid, I left crayons in the back seat up
oh,
by
dude,
the
we've
window.
all done this.
Yeah, just melted crayon all up on
Was
the.
it
under
like
the,
a felt
Yeah.
back?
Oh.
Did you ever make your
Yeah.
own crayons out of like crayon nubs? Like at
Yep.
the very end, you melt them all down. And,
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so at the beginning of its turn, you see its skin start to stitch back together.
Don't like that.
Oh my god, I think it has regeneration.
Shit.
What?
Damn it!
All this kind of starts coming back together.
Actually, Nikolai would be like, "What?"
Regeneration.
I love that it's the new dynamic. It's like you've been around for a year, and it's just you and Nikolai having like
Yeah.
people who are talking from the other side of the house.
Yeah.
What I said, Richard. The minute in the background, these two people are just getting well. You're about to see what happens.
Oh.
So let's go ahead. The Hydra is going to use.
Oh no!
Should we use Focused Assault or Storm of Jaws?
Storm of Jaws.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Yeah,
Storm
that
of
sounds
Jaws
cool.
sounds cool. It's like a
Um,
book title.
You're not
Storm
going to
of-
have to remember her name
Storm
in a
of
minute.
Johns.
Fuck you.
Wow.
There's only going to be one
the bar
left, and
is
that's
very
the only
low.
name you need to
He
know.
didn't even hold his hand out.
Not that time.
Not
I
that
knew
time.
it was coming.
So let's go with Focused Assault, and I think we're going to go on the one that followed it up, which would have been Adina.
You picked the other one anyway?
Yeah.
Lame.
So the Hydra attacks a single target with all of its heads,
Oh,
Whoa.
overwhelming the foe
Not
with
gonna have to-
multiple
attack?
attacks.
Not going to have to guess.
How do they not hit each other? That's-
The
I
heads,
don't believe it. Yeah.
they're the best at what they do.
Mm.
When one gets swallowed whole, just be like, "You're the one I slept with, right?"
Yeah. It was you, right? You can tell me if it wasn't.
I need to know if I need to be sad right now.
Do I need to go into that beast, or can I just stay out here? Is my question.
Okay, so here it goes. On a successful attack, the Hydra deals damage from its fangs, plus an additional 1d6 for every head it has beyond the
Wow.
first.
Wow.
So let's start
So
with its
4
attack.
additional
Don't chop any heads off.
Oh, that's a really bad roll. So this is keeping their. It misses.
Yes.
Let's
Oh.
go.
That's 2 actions.
Dang.
And what does it count? It counts as a number of attacks equal to the heads for multiple attack penalties. So it counts as having made 5 attacks.
Nice.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
cool.
I thought
I had
Thanks,
3 heads.
Paizo.
-4 now.
Minus 10 on the
So it's
third
minus
attack.
10,
right.
yeah.
Unless it's an agile weapon, then minus 8. So here we go then. Final action as it just attempts to Fang Strike. That's going to be a miss.
We like it.
Like I said, the heads, they just knocked into each other. Like 5 heads trying to attack one
True.
person.
It's like that meme of the Hydras, but there's that stupid one
The
in the
derpy
middle.
one. Yeah.
But they're just all the derpy head.
Yeah.
They're all a
Yeah,
derpy
there's-
head.
This is
Turns
a
out-
derpy Hydra.
Aldori sword fighters, pretty agile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about that, Trent.
Yeah, I was just
Quite agile.
Shut up. This is not Patreon content. Trent. There are rules.
there are rules.
Looks like I'm not the one writing romantasy.
I'm going to get text from HR.
All right, Jason. It's Nikolai's
Oh,
turn.
no.
What's going through his head? Like looking at this Hydra. I mean, probably less scared now that the Hydra just whiffed 6 attacks.
There's a mix of like, I've never hunted something like this, and this is pretty cool because like that's what this is like a hunt, and
100%.
in his head there's like other people that are competing, and like this is a good time, but he's like, maybe this is a little bit more than I wanted.
It's cool to have the pawns out there and be like, look how fucking big that is.
Look how big that is.
Also, anyone who wants to pop a phone out and take a photo, I'd appreciate that
Yeah.
because I always love when we get the big pawns out.
Now that we're on Blue Sky, I'm
Do you
excited.
ever look
Yeah.
at this
Gonna have
Hydra
James
and
in
you
there.
think, what the fuck? I'm running a kingdom. What am I
Yeah.
doing here?
What am I doing
Yeah.
here?
No, remember, just treat it like Deadwood, where it's like, okay, we had an owlbear issue. What happens if this
Yep.
Hydra shows up in town?
Yep.
I'm also
Yeah.
probably thinking, I hope Lucky does a good job. I'm do Concordiant Choir and a miss.
Okay.
And then now I'm going to shoot an arrow.
The action economy of a
19.
good
I
archer
love it.
spellcaster is so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, 19
It is
plus
so good.
30.
Shit, that's a hit,
Oh,
man.
sorry.
No,
25.
that is a hit.
It's a huge
Oh, I
stat.
thought you were
Okay,
saying
that's
19
good.
plus
That's good.
30, and I was like, what the fuck?
49.
What level are you?
Third party feats.
Oh, did I tell you all? Because he did all of the kingdom turns, I just made Jason's characters level 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, that makes sense.
When you're the
Yeah.
Baron, you add your level plus the kingdom's level.
Damn.
That's what level
That's sick.
Actually, I feel like that could legitimately be a cool like role-playing game thing. Anyway, I'm not going down that. Too much caffeine. Where are we
was
at?
it 7 or 8? I think it was 7 hit points I hit it with.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
And that's it. Concordiant Choir was kind of a bummer.
All right. That makes it Jonas's turn.
I'm going to elbow Arthur in the ribs and say, be swift. Cast haste.
Oh, fuck
And
yeah.
then other hand, I'm going to give him the on his face. Be accurate and cast guidance on him.
So
Go.
it was like...
Go to her. Go to her.
I don't know which one it is.
Oh,
I'm going to go to both of them.
good luck with that.
Okay.
Stand in the middle.
I appreciate, though, that Jonas has become something of a confidant for
Yeah.
Arthur.
Thanks,
All right.
Dad.
Arthur's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Laku.
Hello.
It's your turn.
All right. Devise a stratagem.
Fuck yeah, which is a free action for you.
Yes, it is.
Because look at that note keeping. And you know what? I'm just going to do this because I want to encourage it. Lauren has phenomenal notes. In addition
Yes.
to like
Ah,
digital notes, there's like sticky notes all
Yeah.
set up. So let's go with
Much better
look
than
at
any of us.
I finally wrote a
Yeah.
sticky note that's like all the treat wounds and stuff. I gotta write a sticky note for like how do I take an investigator turn?
I
Because I
love
keep
Dude,
that patch.
You do need to like have instructions for an investigator round. It's hard.
it's hard. Like it just starts out. I mean, this roll was terrible, so maybe I won't do much of anything.
And Jane's like, I've never played this game. I want to be an investigator.
Yeah.
you should have seen
And a
her
gunslinger.
And gunslinger, yeah.
prep at fucking 15th level.
Yeah.
That's
It was like,
respect.
I
Really.
joked that it was like driving a Lamborghini and you don't have a license.
Yeah. All right. Now you have 3 actions and only 1 enemy to decide what to do with, Lauren.
I mean, sad. That was a shit roll. It was a 5, so
So probably not attack.
probably not attack.
Oh, you do get a free recall John,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a beast.
You
This
have
is
lower
nature.
hydra, right?
Yeah. What's your nature bonus?
Nature bone is 11.
Nature bound.
You're pretty sure that the hydras act a lot like trolls, but it's like electricity damage would turn off the
Okay.
regeneration.
Okay.
I-
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I just look around and I'm like, does anyone have electricity damage? That's what's going to stop the regeneration.
Pour some water on the
Regeneration.
ground. I'll
Absolutely
throw a
not.
radio in it.
Lucky does.
Oh.
But he's
Oh.
not here.
I was
Sit
like,
down.
oh, that's so.
Oh, shit,
that's the
right.
wrong
Lucky is
character.
gone. Fudge.
Maybe one of the Aldori sisters do? I don't know.
What do you want to do with 3 actions now, Lauren?
God, I just want to keel over and die.
That does take 2 actions.
I hate this.
One
This
action to
is-
draw your dagger, another to stab yourself.
You could do. You could set up an aid action, and we could do it correctly now, thanks to Rice.
Thanks, Rice.
Yeah, let's set up an aid.
Who do you want to aid and how?
I'll aid red, and
Oh, yeah.
it'll be sort of. I imagine the Hydra taking 6 whiffs, kicked up some dust, and so I'm just gonna be standing there, kind of like watching as the dust moves and looking for like where should he hit this
Ooh.
Hydra to really,
Mm-hmm.
really get it to stop attacking everybody.
So I'm just call that when it comes time, you'll aid with a perception check
Okay.
because I think you're
Sweet.
like looking for the time. You're
Yeah.
like if any of you ever done like rock climbing when you have someone who's belaying you who can like kind of call out like hand up just a little bit more, like you're kind of doing that.
Yes.
Nice.
Have
All
you
right.
guys seen the movie Monster Squad? From,
I
like, the
have.
80s?
No.
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 Like kick him in the nards. Wolfman doesn't have nards.
Yeah, kick him in the
I feel like
nuts.
that's the vibes.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Laku. So that's
Laku knows.
1 action.
Poop.
Jesus.
Look, I mean, investigators get so many actions.
I know.
I'm about to have a lot
Well,
of
we get the
fucking
same
actions, too.
3 actions as everybody else.
Well, but then you get like the free, especially if they're your league.
Oh,
You're getting
yeah,
free
yeah.
ones, and you get 2 checks off of that.
I think I'm going to move with my last 2 actions.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Where would you like us to put you?
I'm thinking I'm going to move towards east to
Yeah.
try to get closer to these people if I have to try to run in and
So
heal
sort of
them.
clockwise circle in towards them a little bit.
Yeah,
All right, Trent, can you move Laku kind of... You got 2 actions of move, but you can kind of get wherever.
yeah.
Do you want to get adjacent to the Aldori sisters, or...
maybe like 1 move action away?
Okay, yeah, Trent, you can handle that. All right, so we'll do that. You've got one more action. Do you want to make another knowledge check,
Oh,
maybe?
I thought that was 2 moves.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I think it is 2
Okay, yeah,
moves.
2 moves.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
There, you did your whole turn.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Hey, Red, it's your turn.
Oh, we running in. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
All right, he's charging in. And I think I'm...
Do you
Can
have
I-
sudden charge?
Do you have sudden charge?
Can I
do,
aid your
but
sudden
I don't think I
charge?
have to move twice.
Yeah, we'll see.
I
Can
already like what you're doing.
Yeah, just getting right in there. Boom. Now, do you have reach?
I have lunge,
Oh, shit.
Yay.
which lets me attack at
Now-
reach.
Do you have a reactive strike?
I think that's what it's called.
That's you charging.
Yes, I'm also automatically raged once
that the-
initiative
What in
hit.
the fuck was that?
I just made a bull sound like an angry
Oh.
bull.
I was like,
dude,
dude,
I
what
thought
is
that was like
And I
just
said
somewhere in
that's-
the room. I was
felt like a
what
door
the
was
hell?
opening.
I was making a sound of him charging.
Oh, I
I
love
was
it.
like, is there an animal dying on the roof or what?
The bulls are loose.
Oh my god.
Jared, what I will say, this has come up because Trent and I played a long game with someone who had lunge.
'Kay.
Lunge is a special type of an attack. It isn't just that your attacks gain reach. So if you want to be able to use reactive strike, you'll still need to be in immediately adjacent range.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I
Yeah,
know.
the amount of times that this came up where I'm like, no, I know that you can lunge to gain reach, but it doesn't mean that just your bait. Lunge is now a special attack.
Right.
It is a special strike which contains a 5 foot of reach.
It had to be
Yeah,
explained
actually, this is
every time.
stretching reach, which is a Minotaur
So what does that say?
ancestry.
1 second.
I think it's basically the same thing, but it's actually a stance. So
Oh,
you
so
can
the-
leverage your size and muscle to extend your reach and attack more distant foes while in this stance. When you wield a melee weapon that requires 2 hands and doesn't have reach, the weapon gains a reach of 10 feet.
Oh no, that's different. That means you just have reach.
Right.
He has to
So-
enter
so
the
much
stance.
better.
It's an action to enter the stance.
So-
Did you
so-
It
just
is an
say
action to enter the
requires 3 hands?
No, 2
Three
hands.
hands. Yes, the 3
Yes,
hands.
do you not use all 3 of your hands on your
Yeah,
weapon?
yeah.
Okay, so 1 action to move, 1 action to enter your stance,
Yep.
1 action to attack.
One action to attack.
That's
That's
such a
awesome.
cool way to handle reach without it just being instantly broken. That it's an
Yeah, yeah.
ancestry trait and that it's oh god, I love this game.
And then I want that aid, please.
Oh yeah, so go ahead and roll. Now, are you an expert in perception, or have you become a master somehow?
I don't think
I'm an
any of us
expert.
have
Okay.
master yet.
If anyone would have it, it'd be the investigator.
She'll go to
That's
legendary.
true.
And I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
Now
not
you
fun.
have a pat.
You have 2
Yeah,
patches.
you know what? Yeah. That's a great
We're
patch.
calling in the guillotine. Don't tempt me with a good time patch.
Yeah, I love that one.
I forget where that came from.
Me?
No.
I'm
Lauren
gonna use
shaking her
another
head.
patch. I'm mad.
Wow.
That
Oh,
was a
man.
natural 2.
I mean,
Okay,
you-
this one will be a
Don't
3.
use
The
it. Don't use
ADC
it.
is 15.
Oh, okay. Then I'll hit it. All right.
Nice.
Like
Fine.
that's
Wow.
public knowledge. Well,
It's
if
just-
it's an on-typed aid, which this feels like to me, yeah. So it'll be a +1 to you.
So yeah, it's a 15 exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Save the I am become death Barbie patch. Yeah, Ryan, as a fun thing is you're looking at you and Jason are looking at some OSR stuff. A lot of the patches I use at the table are all from like indie OSRs because a
Cool.
lot of them
Oh,
make
that's cool.
patches, and so whenever I buy it from their website, I'll usually
Nice.
throw $5 in and get a patch.
Hell yeah.
27 to hit.
Jesus, yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
And now, keep in mind, what I will say is you can, I believe, strike a head specifically.
Oh,
I think I'll go
God.
for the bot.
Yeah, that is generally a good tactic.
Okay, I got.
The way this thing's rolling. Yeah, how much damage?
Sorry.
No, wait, I got something for this.
Yeah, thank you. $25 damage.
Jesus, barbarians are
Yeah.
so cool.
Hell yeah. I helped.
You
Yeah.
did help.
You increase the chance of a crit by 5%.
And that is 3
That's
5
actions.
percentage points.
Love it.
All right. Bottom of the order, Trent.
Okay.
Sir Arthur.
There's going to be a lot that happens here.
Okay.
So he has 4 actions.
One of which must be used to strike or stride.
Right. So he's going to use 1 action to expel a charge in his tactician's helm,
Okay.
which allows him to stride twice.
Oh, God damn it, Trent.
So he's going to get right up there between all of them.
Sure,
Yep.
in that space. You know what?
So-
Actually, let me do this for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be the most Pathfinder turn ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to
So
be.
you spent an action to get 2 more actions.
Right. So now I have 3 actions.
One of which must be a stride or a strike.
Okay. The very first thing he's going to do is
It's just like playing Magic the Gathering, and you're like, so here's the deal. I'm going to tap my I'm going to tap this mana to make Cabal Ritual, and I'll use those floating 3 on the swamp on my land that makes me a number of floating mana equal to the number of basic swamps I control. Then I'll use that floating mana to funnel through this artifact.
He's going to try to enter Dread Martial Stance.
Hell
Yes.
So this is a roll.
Yeah.
It's an
requires a roll?
easy DC. Yeah.
That's cool.
Usually an easy DC of your level.
And easy is
6?
the...
That's what it looks like to me.
Perfect.
what level are you?
We're level 12.
That makes
we
the DC
are
higher.
Level 6.
No, I know.
Okay, you're level 6. Yeah, so your DC for this is 20.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be with a plus 15.
Okay.
So-
That seems pretty doable. And if you crit, you get some cool stuff.
Oh, that was close. It literally is 20.
20 on the dot.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Perfect.
So it goes off.
So he's in Intimidating Prowess, or in Intimidating Stance, whatever, Dread Martial Stance. Which means that me and allies get +2 to damage rolls
Oh,
Yeah.
if they're in the aura,
Which is like 15, 20, 30 feet.
15 feet.
Cool.
And then if they critically hit, the enemy becomes frightened 1.
God,
Nice.
that's so cool.
That's so good.
Okay. I have 2 actions left.
Yes.
I want
One of
to-
which must be a Strider Strike.
I understand. I would like to try to trip the Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It doesn't have feet.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
You grab it by the rattler and like yank it.
Yep.
I would like to grapple the Hydra.
That sounds way better.
Or if you grapple,
You
then
can
you
try
can't
to trip
swing
it.
two-handed.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't. Is
wow.
it not trippable?
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say immune to
Wow.
trip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's-
Because like in my mind,
weird.
tripping isn't intrinsically like feet sweeping. It's just like it's sort of getting the body
Getting
down
it
to the
off
ground.
balance.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, I'm going to try and trip it.
I just try and trip a snake. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I prefer not to.
I think
So, it's
what
already
he's
on the
doing
ground.
is
You
like
gotta like flip it. You gotta
kicking
flip it on
Yeah.
its
back
back.
so its head falls down.
I
And in Snake World,
snake.
if the other snake pushes your head down, you lose. So maybe he'll just leave.
Mm.
Wow, perfect.
What is this deep
I
lore?
have no idea what
This
he's
is some,
talking
some
about.
Snakes are
National
fighting.
Geography. National Geographic.
They push
The
their
way
head
you
down.
said that sounded like the way Lindsay Lohan says in Girl World, in Mean
In
Girls,
Girl World.
in Snake World.
This is athletics, right?
They also have jazz.
To grapple
Yes.
against
No, to trip.
to trip. That's against reflex DC athletics, correct? And you need a free hand unless your weapon has the trip properties,
It does not, so I'll remove a hand from
which
the
you can do
bastard
for
sword.
free.
Yep. And I'm going to re-roll that. That was a 2.
I love it when I get to just eat the patches
Yeah,
first thing.
Shut up.
Oh, it's so good to be here
Oh,
with all
that's
of
so
you.
much better.
Good.
That's going to be... I have to do a lot of terrible math.
Wow.
That's 33.
Is that
You miss a crit by 1.
That's
What'd
all
you
right.
get? A 30?
33.
33.
33, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Just for future.
Can
Is he-
I...
is he flanked
can
by
I
one of
make
his
it
own? No, this is
34 with the...
Oh, the guidance
I
that you're supposed
didn't
to use?
declare it?
Use the guidance.
Wow.
But remember this.
Yeah.
But remember that.
Nicest
You're being
GM
nice to me is what
ever.
you're saying?
when he kills you
What?
later?
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember this moment.
I was given a chance.
Okay, so,
So-
crit means it also takes a d6 damage when
Awesome.
you trip it.
And it's also Frightened 1.
No, because it's not a strike.
Oh, it's his his stance, right?
Isn't it a strike?
Fuck.
No,
Check.
I don't.
It
It
counts
uses
against your map.
Yeah, it counts against your map.
It
Where-
I
does.
don't think it's
Reading.
And I don't think combat maneuver is a thing.
Reading is cool, kids.
Reading is so cool. I hate when the sidebar is shrunk on Archives of Nethys.
Do you ever kind of dissociate a little bit when you're
I
reading
don't
a
think
book?
so because
and you're
it doesn't
like,
say strike.
I agree.
I'm just
doesn't
like
say strike. Okay.
making out
Yeah, it
random
says attack,
scratches
but
on a
not
page
strike.
Right?
and understanding it.
Well, what's your martial thing say?
Yeah, what does Marshall
Does it
say
say-
explicitly?
Okay, this does say if you're using a type of attack such as other than a strike, such as a spell attack or grapple action,
Mm-hmm.
you calculate damage differently or not at all.
So that's part of Dread Marshal?
No, that's just strike. Dread
What does
Marshal,
Dread
I don't
Marshal
think.
say? Because the Dread Marshal stance will say attack or strike. If it says attack, totally counts. If it says strike,
That's a good point.
that's why
Uh,
it's Pathfinder and
You know, this is why I got a job in the registrar's office. I told you this, but it's like All we do is look up rules.
Yep.
When
I
you
like
or an
that.
ally in the aura critically hit an enemy with a strike.
Yep.
Okay,
so not a
okay.
strike.
Uh,
It's one of those where like,
I
look,
tried,
I
guys,
either
I
want
tried.
I either
Yeah, yeah.
want all of the rules or none of the rules. Like
Correct.
I like OSR stuff
I'm
because
there.
this
Me
it'd just
too.
be a judge education of like, yeah, sure, you're there. But in this, I'm like, hey, it's written out. People
Yep.
put the time in.
so now I have to use Strider Strike, right?
Yes.
And
Did you roll the d6 damage from tripping it?
Oh,
though?
I did not.
Yeah.
5.
All right.
Yeah.
100.
Fuck you, Hydra.
1,000.
500,000.
And Arthur says, I did that for you. And he looks at both of them because he's still not sure.
I love it.
And then he's
No,
going
look up like this. Like, yes, I did
yeah,
that for you.
he's going to strike.
Now he's at map,
He's at map, so it's the second one.
but it's off. But it's prone, so it's off
So
guard.
-5.
right. And then
It's not a minus.
No, I mean for his
and
second
it's
attack.
one-handed, but that only matters for damage
I love
if he
that
hits.
You all are just like, yeah, it's prone, so it's -5.
Minus
No, it's
5,
not.
minus 5.
Natural fucking 20.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, now it's frightened 1.
Yeah,
Now it's frightened one.
it is indeed.
Loot that body.
Let me put frightened down here.
That is a 30, by the way, to hit.
Think this Hydra's got sick loot
I don't know.
in its pocket?
I like it.
Snack
Dude, the
pocket.
first attack I
Snack
made,
pockets. Ugh.
which means I'm going to roll like shit for the entire rest of this
I
fight.
don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
your
okay.
luck's finally changing.
That
Hey,
doesn't
one
happen.
crit card in that Drake fight was
Knows
huge.
principles
So.
of irony.
All right, Trent, roll a d6 for me to draw out a card from. God, I love this deck, but I shouldn't put it away.
That is
You
6.
should just go rubber band.
What did Trent roll?
It was a 6.
I'm looking at something
Oh,
of my
fine.
own abilities that I didn't realize was
Is it dangerous sorcery?
no elemental toss. My focus spell
Yeah.
is one action.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's a single action.
that's great.
That's really good.
I forget about my focus spell a lot.
Man,
Well, I think it's because you have focus points.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
feel like focus spells are really good, but you only get like what two,
Ma-
2, 3?
Yeah, if you
Max
My-
3.
Yeah,
Max
if you-
3,
that's
yeah.
if you like put feats into it.
I have
Yeah.
2 because I took another deity's whatever it's called.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking about other deities?
wow.
He's
It's
got like-
actually
he's got two-
Erastel's wife.
He's got
Oh.
2 deities.
Yeah. I
right.
accepted
It's
his
Briella.
wife.
Trent, you get a crit effect, parrying strike. You'll get a +2 bonus to AC until the end of your next turn.
Awesome.
Sick.
Great.
So you just keep your defense up as you go in at
Is
it.
it normal
badass.
damage?
Nope, it's still it's a regular thing.
Double
but
damage?
what it means is that if you had like the crit effect on a sword, you get a crit
Yeah.
effect because it's this. But if you'd have to pick between like the great sword or the bastard sword crit effect or this one potentially.
I don't even know what
Sword
that
is off
I would have
guard.
to look at what it is.
Sword is it makes them off
So
guard.
it
Yeah,
wouldn't even
sword's
matter
off guard.
really in this point.
Yeah, but you also don't. I don't know that you normally have it because you normally they're
I
off.
do because it is my blade ally.
Oh, but is it just any target or targets that are smote or whatever?
Yeah, I would have to look that, but
Yeah.
I think it's just with blade ally. But I
check.
can check.
I think it is smite because fighters are the only ones that get it just flat basically. Anyway,
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
So
Fighters are pretty dope.
the
fighters
damage
fuck.
is 12, so it'd be 24 damage, and I double the fire die too, right? And it gets persistent damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. The only thing
Persistent fire.
the only things you don't double in 2E is things that are added explicitly on crits, like the deadly die.
Yeah,
and
deadly
things
and,
like that.
and what's the other one?
So that
This one
is
like that.
lethal or
I
something.
think. Yeah.
8 fire damage,
Ooh.
and then I have to look at what. See, this is like so. Oh wait.
Wait.
Okay, we're
Okay.
still correct.
Did it look
so much to do in this one turn?
emotionally damaged by the fire as
Emotional
well?
damage.
Did it seem like maybe that was something it didn't like at all?
It gets 3 persistent fire.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Does it yell, hey, bro, and draconic?
That is my turn. That was exhausting.
Good turn.
You do see that it looks like the regeneration has slowed down a little
Ooh.
with the
Oh.
fire damage. So
And
how
it's-
much total damage, Trent?
It's frightened 1. 24 slashing and then 8 fire.
Okay. So
Nikolai yells that shit
29
out.
points of damage, which is nice because I'm bad at math.
And then
You fucking kill it.
what?
God
Are you
damn
serious?
it.
What?
Yes, you all did so much damage this turn that it was about to get back to its turn and start regenning.
he just fucking knocks it over and just stabs it and it dies.
Yeah, so you run
That's
up.
dope.
Holy
kick it,
shit.
like you run over, like use your foot to just like force it down to the ground and just shove your sword like Is it Sir George the Dragon Slayer?
Did you get to go?
Both sisters
Yeah, I
are
cast a
He
bunch of
aced it.
spells
Yeah,
on
he
him. Yeah,
aced it.
I
Dude.
actually technically killed it because I cast all my spells
That's
on
true.
Arthur.
Arthur's,
that
That's true.
Arthur's getting laid tonight.
Arthur.
Yeah.
If you can figure out which one.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
this
I
could
think-
still go badly, but there's some things that are going in your favor. And
I
you're
think
welcome.
both of them might.
I am the best wingman you've ever had.
He's going to like just sort of touch both of them and just be like, I hope that you're okay.
Yeah, he's going to go back and be like, Ari, I had a threesome.
All of you stop.
You're allowed to say so many crude things per episode to keep the language rating.
Yeah, it is
And
March
I
as
think
mature
we're
content.
between R and NC-17 right now.
He's like hoping that the one that he did have relations with like gives him a kiss or something because he's really just not sure.
They both look at you, and together, they're sort of like, yeah, that was excellent. Thank you for your help.
Yes, you're welcome.
So then they both like one kisses him on one cheek and the other kisses him on the other cheek.
No,
and
they go
just-
to help each other out because they both have 60 points of damage marked.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
I'll do a little bit of.
Don't waste your 2 spells on them.
No, I'm going to do some like treat
Don't you
wounds on
dare.
them.
Yeah, I can also
On
do
them.
treat wounds. Oh, I can actually treat wounds on 2 people at once.
I'm going to
but
treat.
Oh, nice.
So
That's
can I.
okay. Oh,
I
Yeah.
run up to the group and I'm like, I'm keeping journals. I'm keeping journals about stuff. Can you guys spell your names for me?
and which one of you likes
fact.
Arthur better?
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Oh my god, I rolled so well.
I did too. Well, no, I didn't. Never mind.
Oh wait, what's a crit success? Oh, it's double.
You double the dice, not the bonus.
No, I was just
Technically,
trying to. I
Arthur
was trying to
still
figure
hasted
out
for
if I
9 more
rolled a crit
rounds.
success or not.
It's 20. So it says.
You could be like, hey,
So
which
I
one-
have developed
which
the
one of you
rule
were
that I
we
always
just
go for
hanging out
20
with
unless
the
I
whole
tell
night?
James otherwise
Yeah,
because I got to a
I'll
certain
be like,
level.
there was a
Mhm.
big ruckus in the room
So
next
I'm
door
always going for
yesterday.
20.
I'm gonna say I
Either of
didn't.
you know
I didn't
anything
try to go
about
for
that?
20, but I should in the future.
So yeah, I think Julia was like, that was very good. We had it under control, I think. She says it's like there's just a huge gash in her side. It's just bleeding.
Yes, I know that you did. I would just, wanted to be sure. He's very tired right now.
Well, we appreciate this. And they kind of look over because Red, you also made a pretty good impression on them. And they're like, well, it was you who, now I'm going French.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go up for the northeast stairs. I think, nope, still French. Fuck, I can't
Yep.
do accents. Too much caffeine.
Mm.
1 second, center myself.
make
When
up
you,
a new
when
one.
you drink too much caffeine, you become French.
No fact. We'll talk. Yes, I think
Cafe au Slay.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
no patch
Ah.
because I gave you that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Like it.
That's fair.
We're like,
But now it's
We
paid
had-
for.
we did have that under control. No, god damn it. 1 second, I'm there.
Wow, you don't sound like you did the other night.
Do you need any? Do you need any help? And he
Yes, they say yes that they need help. I
He
can't
heals,
do
he
this.
heals both of them for 24.
Nice. Magical healing?
No.
You just burning the magic on the NPCs, right?
I'm burning the good rolls. I rolled an 8 and a 7 and a 7.
I like
Yaku got one of them for 9.
magical healing.
I gave you more
so I
pointers on
think, yeah,
humans.
no, this is
Thank
more
you.
how they would have talked. No, this, fucking
that's
hell.
French.
I know. This is
I can't do it.
Just
You know
make
what?
some radio
French, it's
content.
fine.
We'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
Hey, we're getting close.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? We'll do fullback British.
Yeah,
Everyone
love
in fantasy is British,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Thank
unless
you.
you're a dwarf.
Then you're in our games.
I
you're
just
from
want
the
to see what
Underdark
happens
and
when I
Southern.
throw
Yeah,
that
from
in.
the
Or if you're,
Underdark
yeah,
and
no, if you're
Southern.
Underdark, you're Southern. Keonan elves are definitely.
Yeah.
He,
The Keonan elves and the
Yeah.
Underdark.
My grandpappy was for Keonan elves.
Arthur
Mine too.
holds out both of his hands like as one, and
Uh-huh.
he's like, I just wanted to be sure you were safe. And he just kind of like says it,
Bow.
to the air.
Get on your knee. Put your head
No,
down.
not
Whoa,
yet.
whoa.
Please
And
let me
he
take your
hopes that the one he had relations with is will like do something.
Both of them come over and just each clap a hand on your shoulders like good
There it
game.
is.
Yeah. This was yesterday was a long time ago.
So you have a good enough one that they look over and they're like, that was good enough that we should. It was your blow that killed it, and
Yes.
you should take the credit.
Oh, I will. Yes.
So we would like, a mention, but it was you who slayed it. And like, they are beat up enough and healing them, like, we probably would have had it, but
They're
you.
like, we loosened the jar for you.
but thank you.
I kind of want to be like, what if we cut off 3 heads and you cut off 2 heads, and then you take those and we take these? And
We
Nikolai's like,
appreciate it.
which part do you think we can eat?
oh,
I love it.
We can eat all of it. I'm pretty sure.
Arthur wants to cut off the rattler on the
Ooh,
back
that's a good one.
and take it with us.
I'll cut a big chunk out of its
haunches.
side and then put it on a spit. Oh, wait, no, we're in the middle of a hunt still. Never mind.
Still working.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put it in a backpack.
Now, do any of you kind of want to check anything out around here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, of
Nikolai,
course.
Nikolai and Laku, you healed them up and kind
Yeah.
of stitched them up, and they're I think that with the slaying, and like the truth is that like Red ran in there and just like cleaved a hunk
That
of
is
it out,
true.
and then Arthur just came in, like I said, just basically stomped it down, and I think it's Saint George, right? Is the dragon slayer of the saints, and just ran a sword down one of its heads, flaming. Just
I finished cutting off the piece that Red destroyed. Thanks, man. It's gonna be a good
yeah,
stick.
yeah.
do you want to check anything out around here though?
I want to look for any more
do
like
like a-
weird flowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, is it a
Grab
lair?
arms.
A lair around here at all?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's
Fucking
a
predator.
nest.
Yeah.
That's and what I'll say is to get to the nest, because it's in a little bit of standing water, you'll get to a point where it's kind of up to like just below waist height on the medium size, and probably like torso sternum height on the small size
hate that.
folks, as you're like wading through this sort of swampish water to this, like, imagine like sort of almost like a beaver dam nest in the water in the second, like woven together sticks and
Gross.
things.
Can we search it?
Yeah. Give me a perception check. Actually, you know what? I
What
should roll
about a
that. What's your
nature?
bonus? Well, the search is going to be
That's
perception.
fair perception.
I'm going to.
What's that bonus, Jason?
15.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also help? So
Yeah.
I forgot I'm wearing obsidian goggles, which give me a +1 to any sight-based
Oh,
perception.
Yeah.
cool.
So it's a 14 for me.
Those are the dark vision goggles, right?
Yes.
Obsidian goggles.
So
I toss
I can only use the dark vision once per day.
Laku up in the air so that she can glide down.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Toss me.
Toss me.
have you been, Jared? You said you played some of Marvel Rivals, or some
Yeah,
of you
yeah.
played Rivals. All I can think is that there's a couple of characters that can't fly but can glide down.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
It's
just
true.
chucking Laku up in the air for the glide.
According to Discord, he was playing that game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably about right.
Mhm.
There are times where I'll see like Jared's been playing, and I'm like, oh, I want to bring that up next time we record.
Yeah, yeah.
I told Nolan to play Hades.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Hades
You should.
fucks.
Before anyone
Marvel Rivals is
gets on
free.
the pod and tells us we did something wrong,
Oh yeah.
2 additional damage from Dread Marshall's dance.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Haha, delete your comment.
Yeah.
Which I guess people can do. We are, now that Google Podcast doesn't exist, we are now like on YouTube Podcasts, which does
Yeah,
have
yeah.
comments. I keep forgetting to get on there and check. I finally answered a comment on there from 9 months ago,
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Wow.
which
At
was
least you did it.
from one of the shorts of the
We
big
follow
build out
up.
we did. Yeah, sometimes it takes time, but we always
Eventually.
do.
We're really famous now.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're
Takes us a
so
while.
I just have no
famous.
time.
So it's Nikolai and Laku who are kind of going into the nest, right? And
Yeah.
I kind of imagine, like, think the cave on Dagobah sort of thing. Like, you're kind
Oh,
of like
nasty.
like the water's getting a little deeper as you're stepping into this, like, and it's almost dark in there. Like the mulch and the wet foliage that is sort of settled into these like branches have come together. It's uncomfortable. It's creepy. And as you're working your way back in, there is a small rise of dirt in this cave. So it was almost like you have to go down to a point where the water's like almost at like neck or head level before it kind of comes back up inside of this nest of woven branches. And back in there, you do see a body in here. And with your search checks, what you have found is that you can kind of barely make out, well, you can see with your dark vision, it's really hard for you to see in here without some sort of light, but you've got your like,
I'll cast dark vision on myself.
well, but you also have your,
Oh,
Your
my
light-
little gemstone.
yeah,
Mhm.
your light
That's right.
stone. Do you kind of pull that out?
Yeah.
Do you keep yours on like on a
A
chain or
necklace that I
something?
pull
Yeah.
out of my,
You get to do like the Lord of the Rings thing
Yeah.
of like pulling it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
You
on an
can-
obnoxiously long chain. It actually goes in my belly button when it's in my
It
shirt.
sits in your
So you have to
belly button.
like pull it out. It's like a couple of hand over hands to get to it. But you can see what looks like the body of some sort of four-legged animal at the back of this place.
Okay.
Can we
I
look
will
more into
continue.
it?
You want to get closer?
Oh,
Yeah.
I sure do.
Okay.
Centaur.
You walk closer, it looks like it's an elk.
Oh.
And you can
Oh.
see what looks like something has ripped the elk open from the inside like an explosion.
Like
Dude.
an
We're gonna finish
alien was in
Alien.
it.
Mhm.
Like something.
He's gonna let us finish Alien in
Yep.
this game.
I imagine Laku
I'm the android.
like grabs your arm a little bit just above the elbow, just kind of like comfortingly, because it's an elk and she
Yeah.
knows like you're
Aw.
very elk centered, and
Yeah.
it's a little disturbing to see. Like we saw the bear, which also is disturbing, but an elk specifically is really like
Yeah, Nikolai
Whoa.
bends down and like does a little bit of a prayer, and then asks you for your expertise on animal anatomy.
yeah. So can I look it over and see if
Because
Like,
it looks
again,
like
is there
things
any-
are coming out of animals.
yeah,
in
is this like anything's flowers starting?
Yeah, let's do another perception check. What's your
a
bonus?
couple seedlings?
Well, I'm double
It's
checking
high.
if I
Your
get
perception is what, 13 or 12?
my perception with sight, if
Yes.
it's sight based, is 14.
Okay. So looking around, you do find like it's a mess of growth in here, but there are some growth of flowers that do seem like they shouldn't have been able to grow with how little sunlight is in here. And comparing it to the bear, because you have like some forensic acumen stuff,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yes, yeah, I was just reading that.
Yeah, it does look like something came out. Like you can see where there's damage to the inside of the body, where like something was in there that there shouldn't have been enough. Like that something made room for itself. Like there's a cavity in this elk where organs were pushed away, bones were cracked open,
And then it left it.
and then it looks like that explosion, like
Incubated
something grew
inside.
and blew
Hate
out
that.
of it.
Hate that.
Anything in the mud there that like
Oh, yeah,
footprints
steps.
of like maybe we could help kind of identify the creature.
6 survival.
No, let's make a survival. Yeah, but you both want to make survival checks?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll expand it to like I'm
What's the
not just
bonuses?
12
13.
for stuff all around. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so Laku, there's just
Footprints
there's
going
just
in every
footprints
direction.
going in every which way.
These aren't
no,
bird
there's not.
footprints.
But the notable thing is that it's just like the slithering. You can tell that this is the hydra's nest, and it's big enough that it kind of obliterated. It looks like it's the last thing that was in here, and it's big enough that it would have like kind of moved around and covered over pretty much any other tracks in here.
I wonder why.
So-
I wonder why the hydra. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. Like, is
did the
the
hydra-
elk's body like in the middle? Or, like
No,
pushed
it's
to
just
the
sort
side?
of in there.
Did it look like the hydra? Like, does it look like bites have been taken out of the elk?
Like it drug in?
was the hydra
Doesn't-
eating it?
It doesn't look like it's been eaten. Like no parts of it seem missing.
Maybe
That
that's-
is weird.
Yeah.
Can I? Perhaps. This is how hydras lay eggs. I don't
I-
know.
I feel like I want to ask Red to go slit the hydra's belly and see if there's anything growing in the hydra,
Okay.
All right.
because like the hydra is huge. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way this is how a hydra lays eggs. From what I know about them, I'm just like, that doesn't add up.
So you go over there. It'll take some time. You'll have to drag it into some dry land. And the Aldori twins are like, "What the fuck are you all doing?" I think they're saying, "What are you doing? What is this that you have going on?"
There,
You guys should go hunting.
That's what we were. We God damn it.
Love it.
We were hunting, but we do not know. Damn it! I
Right.
can't not.
Yes,
we spent
but
too long in Galt.
Yep.
no, time is running, so you have to go get some other things.
How many
We should
monsters
take
are there
in-
total?
3 that you're
We've
aware
already
of.
gotten 2 of them, so you better hurry.
Oh yeah.
They got half of one.
And in one of the two, both of the sisters have their back to you. When you just hear one say, "I guess they do not. I guess he does not want us around."
No, I do.
But you don't know which
Wow.
one said that.
I do.
All right, let's cut back to this. Let's cut back to this autopsy.
It's for
Ba-dum.
protection.
You start to cut it open, and Laku, let's do a medicine or a nature check. Probably a nature check.
Okay.
Can I assist with the nature?
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah, both of you
Any
roll
assistance?
assists. These are open checks for you. There'll be a secret check on this. What's your bonus? What's your base bonus
Well,
before these
oh,
folks?
plus 11 is my base.
is a 20 good?
Natural?
Natural?
Yeah. What's your training in nature?
Nature is
You're an
expert.
Well, that's going to be +2. Thanks, Bryce.
Thanks, Rice.
All right. So total of plus
So just the +2?
on top of yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so +13
Because
total.
it'd be the same type of bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There is something a little odd. And to find out what it is,
Oh,
tune in next week.
perfect.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Want to support us? Check us out at patreon.com/live to die pod. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more.